Hey folks, Phil Gallagher here for Daily D&D. We've been paired against Eric. We are playing the version that has Brightling and Elspeth some Nemesis in the sideboard. Check out the deck tech from Monday if you need more information. And we'll be keeping our hand. Eric could probably be playing anything. Even Reanimator. So... probably dead. This will be a short video one way or another. Alright, unmask me. Probably goodbye Vial. Just so I don't have something I can break the Chancellor trigger next turn for free. Makes a lot of my top decks worse. And then Eric is going to have 3 turns to do anything. So he doesn't even need to just go off now. He has so much time. Oh, looks like he's going off now. This is the pattern that I'm locked into. There are worlds where Eric just had a single land and could not also play the looting, so they had to do that. I'm very dead. This Swords to Plowshares doesn't actually remove a Grizzlebrand either, or whatever other creature you can put into play, due to the Chancellor trigger from the beginning of the game. So if he has Ashen Rider here, I will just concede to that. Yes. So like I could bounce the Grizzlebrand, let this get exiled. My opponent has an Ashen Rider. I need to just spike all of the lands in a row before being beaten to death by something. It's not happening. Alright, Deafening Silence, Path, Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle, I guess Prelate, Reliquary and Council's Judgment fall into the realm of these are things I could board in, but they're not really great. I'll probably end up cutting either entirely or almost entirely the Stoneforge Mystic package as my first step. And then I will probably cut the Brightling. Having that thing thought seized and then reanimated is a bit obnoxious. The same is true of the Palace Jailer as well, but here we are. Well, this is great. Although if my opponent opens up on a Chancellor, everything about this hand is awkward. So it looks like Eric's on a plan of hard discard a creature, which is pretty bad versus Thalia. Lotus Petal. Unmask me. That's fine. The Revoker will be gone now. Well, my best draws would just be like a Rashadenfort or the second Prelate. This is a long pause. A very long pause. So I'm reading this as my opponent has Exhume and is thinking about whether or not it's acceptable to put the Revoker into the graveyard. It's an awkward top deck. I am still going to name Grizzlebrand there over Lotus Petal, although I do think it's somewhat close. Alright, now we have to try to do that one on the draw, and that doesn't tend to go nearly as well. My opponent can also adapt to me having Grafdigger's Cage now. On the draw, it's very possible that I should consider boarding in Council Judgment, just to have more answers to an early creature that my opponent vomits into play. But if that early creature is Grizzlebrand, you know, it's no good for me. Nope. Not nearly fast enough. And my opponent has kept 7 as well. So this is the 6-card hand. It has a turn 1 Deafening Silence. But I don't think that's good enough, because my opponent just goes Entomb on their turn or my end step, then they just reanimate something on their turn. I'm going to go for Grave Hate here. I'm going to go for Grave Hate here. I keep 4 of these. So this is going back. This is going back. And this is going back. This isn't Grave Hate technically, but it, you know, it is a turn 1 play that dampens the power of a Grizzlebrand. I do believe that this is the best hand we have seen so far. And we were not fast enough. I mean, I guess I can give you all another minute of video content. But I think we're done. We're definitely done now. With the Pithing Needle, there was at least some hope of like Pithing Needle the Grizzlebrand, then bouncing the Grizzlebrand. But once the opponent gets to draw another 7 off the Grizzlebrand, it's not happening. All right, we're down to 2-2. We'll see if we can pull ahead on this league tomorrow.